Hello, we're back again. So we've now completed it. Had a few problems down the line, which you'd expect. The EE20 was knackered. The one of the AC126s was knackered as well. Probably they've been fitted the wrong way around or something like that at some point. Didn't have another EF116. Had an EF117, but I cleared it had tin whiskers on it. I cleared it, but it was way down in HFE, very low gain. So I found an AF180, which is used in TV tuners, still a PNP, etc. So probably it's a bit better rated actually than the 116, probably slightly higher HFE. And I found actually did have another AC126 actually in my drawer of germanium transistors, so that was fine. So we now have we've completed it. Bit of a disappointment, but because possibly at my age, I'm a little older than I was when I did this way back, and probably the hearing's not as good. It doesn't appear to be that loud. One of the speakers was open circuit, so I've only got one speaker that works. Cone's a bit stiff. It might just be the speaker itself's not wonderful. But it does work. I put a longer ferrite rod in it. The original one works okay, but a wee bit less signal off it. The longer the ferrite rod, the better, to be honest. You get more pickup on it. So we're looking for every ounce of signal into this. So also the other thing I didn't do is I didn't use the Phillips resistors. They've been bent umpteen times, obviously, on it back into this the little pad where they bend over and you keep them that way. And as you know, you get metal fatigue. Some of them are looking as if they were ready to break. So I thought, no, I'm just going to use my own resistors out of the stock I have. Then landed up with another issue. This 10 microfarad here, the original was leaky. I was getting about a volt on the volume control, so it was that was an issue. So I replaced that. The coupling cap here, this is okay, a 4 microfarad. That was 3.3 actually. It was in it, which is what they say is. That was fine. No leaks on that. Believe it or not, very unusual. The 47,000 puff 0.47, 0.047, sorry, mustard was leaky again. The thing is, we don't know how long this has been sitting, but the mustard at the other end, the end was off, it was broken off. So I think what's happened is moisture got into these. Don't leak. I've never had one leaking. I think that's the first one. But as I say, the end was off it. It's obviously got knocked off or cracked or something like that in its past life, and the dampness has got in, made it leak. So I fitted another one. I've got quite a number of mullered mustards, so I'm not too bad for them. So I changed that. That was fair enough. So other than that, that was it. I'm waiting on the 1289 batteries coming. They're not here yet, and I haven't got the battery connected up through the switch at this point. It's still just directly connected on, so it's just an alkaline energizer thing that's on it. So as you know, it's directional. So that's 810 kilohertz. That's Radio Scotland. Don't know if you even hear it, but imagine you can. But it does work. It's a wee bit off the frequency. It's really a wee bit on the low side. I could probably be doing with some more turns on that. Maybe less turns, sorry. Some turns off it. And that'll be 5 live in there. Very weak. That's Talk Sport down there. Again, I don't know whether you can hear it. Don't know whether the phone will pick it up. But, it does work. It's not of entertainment value, but it's not meant to be of entertainment value. It's to learn basic electronics, and it very much is basic electronics. These type of projects are no longer made, and I find it very sad that they're not made. And no matter how you feel about medium wave radio, AM radio is very easy to work with, to demodulate, etc. And for people that have got some interest in electronics, especially children and young adults even, like to fiddle about with these things, there's not really an awful lot out there to do. We're now all stuck with the digital stuff and phones and PlayStations and many other things. But when we made these things, it was a sense of achievement that we'd actually got something like this, and we managed to put it together and it worked, which was a challenge. This has taken me quite a while to do. I would say I've probably spent about 6 hours on it, 5 or 6 hours. So that's quite a long length of time. Mind you, I had the challenges of having to fix some of the components that the age of them had either failed or blown before. So that had to be sorted, but maybe added a bit to the time. But do we have the patience these days to make these things? We're quite happy to put a few hours by and just plug away at it and get the job done. That's the thing. But I think that these things should still have a place. Making an FM radio, it's a bit more difficult, yes, of course, alignment and actually placement of components. If it's a solderable kit, you really need to know how to solder. But to do FM this way would be virtually impossible because of the VHF frequencies and leakage and all sorts of things, why it wouldn't be very stable. But back in the 60s, before and after, these things were very commonplace. Lots of kits around, very common present. There was one of these on eBay in the US, and they don't call it Philips, it's another name, but it is made by Philips, or they always have been, and they were looking to get $400 for it, but what you want and what you get sometimes is two different things. But bit of fun. As I say, it's nice that it still works. It possibly would be a bit louder if I wasn't quite as deaf as I am now. But yeah, it certainly does. I'm going to try it with a pair of headphones. Now, just as an aside, I've actually made a valve one. I actually have done a couple of demonstrations with the valve one at different clubs using two Russian rod pentodes, 1J42As, which are as rare as hen's teeth, and they run on 9 volts HT. Now, I've recently added a third valve to it. So in other words, it's got 3 valves, like this has got 3 transistors, and it now drives a speaker. And it uses 9 volts as well, as does this, and I have to say it works better than this. It's louder, it's more sensitive, and has even a lower component count than this. It's got a much lower component count than this. So there we go. I just thought I'd put that in as an aside. This is a reflexed circuit where the first transistor amplifies both RF, and then it's fed back into it and amplifies the audio. It's filtered by the 0.047 microfarad capacitor and the radio frequency choke. That's the filters for both RF and AF. So there we go. Just thought I'd let you see it. As I say, it does work. I quite enjoyed doing this, but I think I was slightly disappointed. I thought it worked better than it did. Anyway, thank you guys. All the best. Take care.